Boy, okay. Good morning, ladies. I decided I want to vlog today. I will be vlogging every day. It's a lot of little things that I do in my normal life that I don't share, and I've got to start sharing. Today, inspiration that I woke up with was show up. Yes, I know y'all have heard that before, but I want to give you a different perspective on what it means when I say show up. Because I'm not talking about showing up for work and doing your best at work, although that's important too. What I'm talking about is showing up for yourself, for your own goals, for your own visions, for your own daggone life. The things that you want for yourself, a lot of times we look up to people who have achieved a degree of entrepreneurial success because, oh my goodness, they did it. How did they do it? Well, here's how you do it. You've got to show up in your own daggone life. And you have got to start showing up for your damn self. It is not just who is signing your check that you show up for. See, a lot of times we have side hustles that stay side hustles and they never become an empire. They never become a successful business because we always treat it like it's a side hustle. Stop treating a side hustle like it's a side hustle. Treat it like it's your main hustle and like it's already bringing in money. And it will. That just happens. Our minds work that way. That is just how God made us. So when you make your side hustle your priority, and really what we're talking about is what is it that you want for your life? What you desire for your life? Where do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? That's how you get there. You have got to show up for your damn self. So when it's time for you to sit down and plan, sit down and pray, sit down and meditate, sit down and put in the damn work, you have to treat it as if you are depending on that for your check to secure that roof over your head until you get to that point where it actually does. You cannot shortchange yourself. You've got to put in the time, the work, and the hours, no matter what it takes. So if you see yourself wanting to be an entrepreneur, you have to behave as a businesswoman today. What are you? What do you do? Well, if you are an author, if you are a content creator, then you better always be creating content. And the thing about doing it for your damn self is that you're accountable to no one. So what I'm really talking about is holding yourself accountable is what is going to make all the difference in the world. If you go to work and you know you have to be there until 4 o'clock or until 5 o'clock, you make sure you're there until 4 or 5 o'clock, right? But then for some reason we treat our own goals and our own visions, our own businesses as if there's an option. There's not an option. I don't care what you want to go do. If it takes away from your work day, if it takes away from your business, it has to wait. You have to prioritize and you have to live every day as if you already are where it is that you want to be. So today I started off my day getting in the shower nice and early, washed my hair real quick. Listen, all of that, what the naturalistas are doing on YouTube, the naturalista content creators, I should say, yeah, I'm not taking a whole freaking day to wash my hair. I don't have time for that. So I do 1, 2, 3, quick shampoo. I don't have time to go sit somewhere for hours and have hair glued to my head. Girl, if that's you, boo-boo, do you? No shade. I don't have time for that. I know that I have freaking priorities. So my hair's got to be quick and easy, and getting dressed has to be quick and easy and comfortable so that I can get to damn work. Because I have a freaking goal. I'll be right back. Not your chick, not your boo, not your side piece, keep that too. Not your chick, not your boo, not your side piece, keep that too. I swear he thinks this is his own apartment. I swear he does. Like, he'll leave the front door open. He will leave the front door open and then lock up his bathroom, because his bathroom connects to our living room and he has another door in his bathroom that connects to his room. Okay, he will lock that damn door. Like, this is his apartment. And then leave the front door open. God forbid somebody come in and kill his mama, you know, whatever. Shit happens, right? So anyway, I'm on my way out. I gotta go pick up some sneakers for my next haul. My next haul is going to be drop that quarantine weight summer workout gear. I got everybody from Nike to Adidas to Puma. Oh Jesus, Pink. I got Victoria's Secret Pink. I just heard today that we supposed to cancel Victoria's Secret because they don't hire black or people of color who are makeup artists and models. Apparently that's always been an issue with them. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think what I was watching, I think that was pretty new and recent on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, I'm just getting ready. My makeup is very simple today. I'm very simple. As you can see, my hair, I've already applied product. Really just waiting for it to set and to dry. Quick and simple. Again, this is my son's bathroom. Okay, so back there, that's his room. That's not my bedroom. The little kitty room is not my bedroom. But I have some Vaseline on my face. Keeping it very simple. I think when you're wearing makeup a lot, that there needs to be times where you just give your face a break. Give it some moisture. Give it a little bit of a glisten. And that's good enough. That lip gloss, that's good enough. So all I did was a little bit, my camera's too low. All I did was a little bit of concealer and Vaseline, and that's it. And I'm on my way. I'm on my way out the door. I use a darker concealer around my mouth because naturally my skin is darker. It is darker in that area. So, you know, if I put lighter, I might look a little strange. Alrighty, and I'll be back. Stay tuned. I will be back. I know, I have to blend that in a little better. I know, I'll do that. I usually do it when I get in the car. Sometimes I do it at home, sometimes I do it in the car. Today I think it's going to be done in the car. And I'm giving my eyelashes, also my eyelids, a break from the lashes because they jacked up my eyelid a little bit. I have a little thin scab there. I got some dryness going on, soreness, and it was puffy. It was more puffy yesterday and the day before. So that's it. Boo-boo, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a little break and we're going to go natural. We're going to go real natural. Alrighty. My arm is hurting. I'll be back.
Not your chick, not your boo, not your side piece, keep that too. Not your chick, not your boo, not your side piece, keep that too.
I did not have anything to eat. I need to have something to eat, honestly, before I leave. So what I've been doing lately so quite honestly, I've gained a little weight and I want to make sure, and I don't have a problem with it. I don't want to be skinny. But I am, what the hell? What am I doing? Hold on. But I do want to make sure that you still have to pay attention to how you're gaining the weight. And because I don't want to gain any weight in this area, I'm making sure that I do some preventative measures. So I've been eating apples and a lot of fruit, pears, and I've been having a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I've been doing detox tea. Hold on. My husband put me onto this detox tea. You guys, let me tell you something. It might be gross to think about, but if you are not thinking about how often you are going, start. So this tea actually is very inexpensive, very effective. Listen, a lot of health problems can come from you just not moving your bowels as frequently as possible. So this is actually very important. Now, even though I am doing all these things, am I on a diet? No, I still eat whatever the heck I want. I still eat whatever I want to eat, quite honestly. I'm just not greedy. But I don't believe in depriving myself. So I take precautions. I eat a lot of yogurt. I've been eating a lot of yogurt. We drink juice. I used to juice every single day during the beginning of the pandemic. I'm not juicing every single day anymore. I'm not. I do want to get back into juicing again, but I'm not juicing every single day. But like I said, I've been gaining a little weight. That happens with women. We go up and down. Just make sure that when that's happening, that you are, it's not a problem. It's nothing to feel bad or ashamed about. Like, it's okay. We're supposed to have curves. We're supposed to have more body fat than men, quite honestly. We are. But just make sure that you're paying attention to where it's going and how much you're putting on, so that it's not out of control. You still want to have control of that. You still want to have control of that no matter what. Because let me tell you something, if you don't pay attention, if you don't have control of where that weight is going and how you putting on that weight and how fast you putting on that weight, because it happens in life. As your metabolism slows down, as you get older, it's going to happen. So you got to be mindful. You got to pay attention. You got to stay on top of it, not for appearance sake, not for pleasing people's sake, truly for your own health. Because the thing about health is that when it's declining, oftentimes it's gradual. So if you're not paying attention, by the time you know what to pay attention to, a doctor is telling you, and now you've got some serious consequences. So I just believe that self-care and the preventative perspective is just wiser. It's just wiser. And honestly, we're talking about taking responsibility for your own health, for your own life, for your own daggone body. A doctor is not responsible for my health. If I need his help at some point, he might be a key player, but I still have control over whether or not I ever really need a doctor, and to what degree I would need a doctor's help in my healthcare regimen. It is still my responsibility at the end of the day, and I can't say that enough, because I feel like people really don't understand that. They really don't understand your health is your responsibility. My son is 13 years old, and I started teaching him years back. When you go away and you are on vacation and I'm not there, you are still responsible for your own health. You are responsible for having self-control. You don't just eat because, you're not in our care, and maybe the structure is not what we have here where you're being raised. You are still responsible for your own health, because a young man that understands that, or a young lady that understands that, will carry that habit throughout their lives with them, and it can only benefit them. And then those habits, their kids tend to copy and absorb whatever is going on in their environment. So it's very, very important. I don't believe these statistics that say we are just genetically dispositioned to die and be sick. Bull. There's a lot of factors that play into that, and we have a lot of control. We have control. Period. We have control. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the lies. Whatever people suffered a lot of times, I'm not talking about stuff like maybe sickle cell anemia, maybe things like that. And I'm not very knowledgeable about that. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times we do, we have to just take responsibility, because that is what makes all the difference. And that is what determines our longevity, how we age, our whole quality of life. More so. Listen, you can't live by a statistic. You have to live by the belief that you can absolutely control your fate and your destiny. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Okay? Remember, the enemy uses people. Because fear is very, very powerful. And so when a person is a person of faith, that faith propels them into a great life, a fulfilling life, a purposeful life, okay? And when a person is fearful, it kind of just drags them down and keeps them in a place where they really can't get to a great life. And so believing that you are predetermined and predestined genetically to be sick is a pretty successful weapon of the enemy, and it's still a lie. And just because people believe it, don't mean it's not a lie. It's still a lie. It's still a lie. So that's enough of that. Let me just wash up my apples real quick, slice up my apples, and then I'm going to be on my way. Then I'm going to be on my way to get my sneakers and continue preparing for my next haul. All right, guys. So it's very important that you wash your fruit. Very important that you wash your fruit because at the supermarket, the supermarket people are touching fruits, and there are waxes that are applied to fruit. And so a lot of times I will actually soak my fruit and my vegetables in vinegar and lemon juice, so that I can get most of the germs and anything else that I don't want on there the hell off. Because you don't want to ingest. Remember, things are done to our fruit and to our vegetables a lot of times, almost all the time, to so that they appear more delicious, so that they just appear aesthetically more beautiful, so that we'll buy it. Because food are products. Food are products. They're products. We have a food industry, okay, that oftentimes prioritizes, well, it does. It prioritizes profit over health, okay? That's the reality of the world that we live in. So, yeah, not liking. If you don't like the truth and you reject it because you don't like it, listen, you're the only one that's going to suffer the consequences. So it's better to know. You will suffer the consequences. If you just don't believe these things, and you don't just make changes accordingly, then you'll suffer for that. So just because something is not, sometimes the truth is just not pretty. But don't reject it. Don't reject it. Adjust. However and wherever you need to adjust, because the quality of your life is very important. If it's not important to you, it's not important to anybody. You determine the quality of your life. You do that. I don't care how pretty you look. I don't care how long your lace front is. If you're not feeling good, if you end up in a daggone hospital, it's like, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? So I give my dog apples sometimes, 2 little pieces of apples. I've been trying not to because she's been really, really greedy, and she's been behaving like she's on some type of daggone hunger strike, because now she's so damn spoiled. She will turn her nose up at her own food that I'm spending money on. So you're not getting apples today. No apples for you today. Nope. What's up, what? No, I really do eat my breakfast like this. I really do. Alright. I'll be back.
Not your chick, not your boo, not your side piece, keep that too. Not your chick, not your boo, not your side piece, keep that too.
With another haul. So this haul, we are talking about getting ready for summer. Now hold on before you run. There's no such thing as trying to get perfect for summer. What we're gonna do is have fun with our workout gear.
Keep that too. Not your chick, not your boo, not your side.